Looks like G2 can try and swing all the way through here. Zumba to hold down from Dice initially. No information off that flash though, Lauren.
No, but here comes the hit, and already you can see keloqz is on side, back of the gen, already looking to do some work here. Bunny though, there he is! That's the Bunny just bounding on through that everyone wanted to see, but there is still a Vova, there is still keloqz. The two that we've also highlighted can be big game changers, but Bunny's on 10 HP. Wall in the way, he can't quite make it round past that. Vova, 24 HP, looking for that next maybe step forward. Spike to hand, 13 seconds. Spike going down. They have no idea there's all three heaven. Now they know. keloqz knows a whole lot more. He does get himself to safety, falls away, banks on the Vova to have his back. No more bullets to play with. Hits the reload, hits the shot. And now one more to go. It's G2 with the first.
Great recovery there, and keloqz actually, I mean, he has to be the one to bail Vova out there.
keloqz does get a little isolated, but that's fine. He seems happy to keep himself alive here. No one finding a challenge just yet. They are weathering the storm until now. There it is. keloqz finds the opener, backside 5k. Only the 1k for now, and G2 have swarmed it and actually have taken it quite comfortably.
Yeah, we'll get themselves one upgrade as well. It's actually, just as he picked up the Vandal there, Bunny going to find that one. So brings it to a 3v3 here. See if actually Bunny can get anything else done on the way in. No, Vova's going to shut down the first door, the second as well. Esperanza falls.
Zumba, you know where maybe one is. You can hazard a guess at the second, and there it is. Shut out, shut down. That's a bonus, and it's even in G2's pocket. They could not be happier.
Yeah, there's almost no get out of jail free card here, and actually going to get revealed as well. Zumba, you find Nuki on the way in. We'll find another one as well. The showstopper gets popped, goes through, no damage done, but it's just keloqz and Coldamenta now.
If Coldamenta get enough attention, be enough of a problem, he can't be Bunny's founding. This is brilliant work, but keloqz, how big can you go? Not enough this round, and finally there's the answer they were looking for.
He's going to get all the way through market here. Actually, Athena going to get spotted out. A little bit of a miscalculation there with a dash, but to come through, G2 actually find a 2-for-1 on the way in.
Esperanza's on an island, and he's just been drowned off it. Mixwell finds him for free almost here, as Bunny is just late to the party. Where's Zumba in this as well? He's deep in towards CT. This was lost by the...
See how G2 approach this, because this is the first time they've not really shown anything towards B main. Actually, Bunny gets caught there over actually with the pinch.
Yeah, look at the pacing and the pressure coming out from G2 here. This is still great. Zumba's been found, so they know the dice is clear. 5k is not too far away, but there's still keloqz to keep him locked in. There's no easy way back through. Hunter's Fury gonna come out. Does it do much? keloqz in the meantime trying to get some pressure. Great flash in. Mixwell does him dirty. 5k had no chance, and there's that combo, that 1-2 punch we want to see build between them and Esperanza. Couldn't do much about it. G2 with lovely pacing there as well. Almost went, okay.
So coming out, capitalizing on the fact that G2 are kind of prioritizing towards mid and short. I'll say that Athena will actually find keloqz once again, so his second death on the round here. Got to be careful if Nuki pushes up on the wall. He will actually find, well, actually Nuki finds two there, Athena and 5k.
And now we end up in this 3v2. Bunny and Zumba trying to work through that was a little hap-handed. You're not going to get away with it. Nuki's still watching. Eyes trained. Spike to be planted, no contest in sight as Zumba. Well, you're in CT now. The post plant is so difficult here. You have zero clue. And now finally, you can start stepping forward.
I mean, at this point, what's even the value of finding some kills here? It's go for the round in my eyes. There's absolutely nothing lost here if they're back on a save round. Once again, with this round deficit, again, take a weapon away, sure. I think somebody did actually just get a call, potentially, for one of his teammates. Like, oh, you saw him there when you crossed, by the way.
Who doesn't love those calls? And yeah, this is... I mean, economic damage is great when you're not 7-1 down. Make it 8-1. Coldamenta's found it.
But let's see how they get on.
Alright, he's got no armor, glass cannon, he's dead. keloqz does not get it. The lovely part of this is just click heads. So simple. And look at that, he finds another. Easy stuff for the man on the screen. He is feeling this. The game is all working for him. Every peak, everything he does is lining up, and there's nothing to stop him. Seeker's now going again, being facilitated by Mixwell. Leans on forward. The timing couldn't quite find it there. A little bit of a fumble on it towards Athena, who does hold tree for now.
Coldamenta one away from the Hunter's Fury. Again, I think Athena's in one of those spots where we're expecting him maybe to lean back on that lockdown. But the orb available, Coldamenta will retrieve it, and that basically strips that away from F4Q. Mixwell actually still holding pretty close on tree here. I don't think Athena's going to be expecting that at all. Actually, look at this.
Flash.
The gravity well perfect. Mixwell with the flash. Beautiful little set piece there to dig him out. And again, you know, expecting that, anticipating they're going to look to hold on to Tree with that lockdown, because it's their only hope of fighting back in here.
Oh, the flash again. He knows there's another. 5K is in so much trouble. Mixwell is just putting him through the ringer. Zumba is not happy. He's got about 3 different angles to worry about. Luckily for him, he's actually cracked. So he's found 2 already by Tree. Sadly, the rest are just out of reach. And here we go, Kellogg's again just trying to follow up off the back, but it's actually called a Mentor who claims he was so ready if he needed to be. Avova still controlling towards the other side. Is being closed in on.
Yeah, Zumba's actually creeping out there behind him. Mixwell will catch an audio IQ in mid as well. You see there, Avova did get caught off guard.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, a freebie.
Uh-oh.
And a second.
Oh, someone please, someone please. I don't know. Is my copium rising here for the Sentinels game? I don't know.
30 seconds
I
left.
can't believe you'd...
The hopium is
mention
high.
that.
Yeah, I mean, 5K is blind in this scenario. Bunny is your last player standing in the half here, and it's Mixwell to find it. Truly, here we go, Bunny.
Happy to go all the way through to Gen.
Yeah, even, like, I don't think the observers could keep up with that. Bunny was so quick. He's backside, they've taken the space, and maybe that contact on short was enough of an indicator for them to say, screw it, let's get on the site, boys. And now we're in a 5v5 post plant. They've done what they needed. They got on the site, but now they need to hold it. The retake is on the way.
I'm seeing a recon available here. Kellogg still with his dash and that Sheriff, and actually he's going to come through, try and bait a little bit of contact, but Esperanza gets the better of him. 5K will double down as well. And look at this, all the kills going to F4Q.
Who needs a Sheriff when you get a classic? It makes perfect sense. 2 now left, Mixwell and Avova to try and do something about this, but we wanted an answer, we wanted a statement, and we might just have it. Mixwell, can you do any damage, or will it be 5 alive? First round of board. Nice little pop flash, and there it is. Flawless beginning. A prime gaming flawless beginning, should I say. Pretty even purchase coming out, really, between the two teams, but Bunny gonna do it again. Look at this damage, but it's not a kill. Avova catches him mid-air, swats him down. Mixwell has to fall off this angle just a touch. Avova's in danger as well, but the timing works out so well for him. Only for the 1 in the end. I thought Mixwell could have done a little bit more with that, but so far the site's somewhat controlled by F4Q.
Kellogg's is here so early, though. Look at this information he's going to gather. Nobody in A main. He's got plenty of time to clear out wine, and look at his teammates. They can sit back, sit comfortable here, wait for this. Kellogg's actually takes a swing, tries to find the kill, and Esperanza's going to punish him.
There's no trade. There's nothing off the back of that. That was a little individual for my taste, and that's a big round of the op coming through for Kellogg's. This is huge. If F4Q can do something with this, it's game back on, and here we go. Ult comes online, and Esperanza finding Mixwell somewhat for free, it feels like, but Nuki's found Bunny this time, who's been bounding towards the back of sight so freely. Now, Kellogg's still here. You do have the Astra divide coming through as well. Is that... Yeah, both sides actually just absolutely going for it. Now, we do actually have, what, 4v3. So the first time we're seeing, really, F4Q with a deficit against a dangerous round.
And Bunny immediately, I mean, you can see every single time he's going for that double satchel to close the distance, play with a judge, and just get up close and personal, but it's not worked out for him twice now. See, is F4Q anticipating a little more aggression from G2.
You should run.
Fina further lockdown. He actually has the spike as well, so whether or not he's going to try and slip into A main as Esperanza and Zumba here. Might try and pinch on the back of this lockdown, but both members of G2 here committed, Nuki and Kellogg's. They can sit for free. Yeah,
but I want to see how much room they get towards Tree and how far they can pressure that, because then suddenly Heaven becomes a bit of an issue. For now, the timing's off. Athena gets found comfortably. There's the trade eventually from site for Esperanza, but that's only Nuki. That's only part of the problem. There's still 2 other players lingering around, and they know where the spike just was, and that's such an uncomfortable position. Zumba with the perfect play up from Tree. That's what I was saying, that Heaven can become hell as soon as Tree gets lost, but time now. 10 seconds, and now the pendulum swings of over. What have you got for us here? Doesn't quite get what he wants. Spike is down. He can't quite keep them tamed towards the site. He does get Esperanza, and now Zumba against Avova. And Zumba's not playing this passively at all. He is looking for this, just slips away, and Avova chases him down. And G2 are going to make it to 12. Again, coming into this one now, op was recovered, and once again it's gone down. Bunny with a new look this time, going to at least find Kellogg's, but it is G2 getting aggressive elsewhere. Zumba, has he been tested like this before?
Coldamenta revealed at least, and F4Q looking to pile on the pressure. Coldamenta will actually find 5K. Esperanza will find the headshot in response. Over now, though. They'll push through. Mixwell will get the Seekers online from this orb being retrieved, and actually, going to give all this information away, Lauren.
Found one.
Will they find the spike here? Oh no, mixwell reconsidering. I think he was looking to push back on the end of those seekers, but at least now with the information, look, he can get Coldamenta back on his feet.
Okay.
I have the spike.
Still hope here. There's still 3 players and a little bit of room to play with.
Revealing area.
Now, Mixwell, just looking for any pixel that might appear, and they are on the way. Mixwell is about to potentially greet at least bare minimum 2. Has both flashes still to play. There it is. That's enough of an indicator for him to call for
info.
A little bit of support. Here comes Bunny. Can at least get a little further forward, but it's the cross, and it's a problem of over-sitting deeper here. Esperanza, great trade. Mixwell pop flash, gets him on the cross. Mixwell's been having a blinding, blistering performance, but it's on Athena to try and save F4Q. And look at him playing the time. He doesn't even overstep. The man so experienced. And now 3 players coming back in from short. It looks like it's G2's moment, and it is Nookie to claim the final frag towards Athena, and honestly, this game should be a statement for G2 players on site. There it is, Killox.
Ooh, he's got to be careful now.
Can he get away in time? He's going to make it in towards the smoke. Noted, though, in towards the cubby. Zumba is hunting this down. Spots him on the edge of the smoke, looks to follow up, but it's Nookie to control the play coming up short, and that's the raise that we know from the EMEA. Nookie welcoming them to the picture. Esperanza tries to lean forward, nothing coming through. Has he gone to their blooming spawn? Bunny says hello, rips the gun away. That's going to be a treat and a half. Okay. 5k. That's not bad. Getting down Mixwell. Now we've got a 3v3. Those rifles are still out and about. Kellogg's going to just filter through that one as well. Going to fall away if he can. But where is the spike going through towards? Okay, it's straight towards the spots Bunny's leg, but he knows Bunny's going to be flying on him. Where to there? Spots him, can't land it. Bunny outdoes him. And now the site's under control.
Coldamenta and Avova left to try and recover this one again.
Planted.
Heavily in favour in terms of the weaponry here for F4Q, but I mean, it's round 3, T2. Their objectives here, damage at least, even if this round doesn't go their way. Overtaking his time.
Okay,
no real subtlety, yeah, baiting that out.
See if that can be worked on. No, nothing to come from it. Very well handled by F4Q.
But now the paint cells, I mean, utility-wise, this is all playing to D2's favour. They're not even close to the site yet.
And they can call rotations if they fancy it. Maybe just pull the player across, maybe get one through. Bunny going to find a way in, but it's Avova still waiting down below. Catches him and drags him down. No more free fun for you, but it's Esperanza with a perfect reply. There is still a player waiting on Mixwell. Waiting the wings. Does 5k find him? Oh, it's going to be 5k indeed to find Mixwell. They are going through all the due diligence here, and a quick TP take. They've nipped on over towards A.
That's huge.
They are taking no risk with this, and rightly so, because Coldamenta was there. But where is Kellogg's? Coming back around 10 seconds now. Timing is everything. Left. Kellogg's could catch one here, but does he want to? No. He wants to spike. He wants to try and deny it. No, he can't do it. And there's Esperanza. Perfect positioning, and timing could not have been better.
Out of charges.
Had to make a split-second decision there. 5k.
Wow.
Will drop Coldamenta, and actually...
Seeker's going through. No follow-up off the back of it. Pulling out a couple of ults, but... to what end? There's the first. That's big. Finding Nookie's not bad at all. A reply comes out. And this is just doing damage from afar. Avova is still watching that cross as best he can, but he's been noted. And he is now damaged. It looks like the rest did come through, but look at the site being taken here. F4Q mean business. That's 3 back-to-back and big kills at that. Mixwell trying to maybe find the timing on this. I don't know if he's going to try and lean through. No. Oh, he has actually. Tell a lie. He slipped through, trying to play a little head still caught. 5k. What a round from him. And I said I wanted to see 5k.
Obviously, comes back to these late hits and what utility is really available to secure that plant, at least very late on. So Kellogg's and Avova here now walk out, and this is kind of offbeat in terms of the Riven here. They will catch contact. Bunny, though, will come out on top of it.
I've got your trail.
Oh, no.
Yeah, perfect investment on the timing of that as well. That's great work, Bunny. Not even going to mess around with it. It's 5k who swings towards Avova, but Nookie now is feeling a little alone, and yeah, put to bed, put down, put out of misery. Mixwell backside, unable to get anything building, and look at this work! Bunny is just walking through a Coldamenta now considered. Bunny even turns for it, and they know what is up. There is no threats, no worries. F4Q are in the building. They are turning up. First contact made. Now they know it's on the deck, and it looks like they wanted to pick the pace maybe. And they, ooh, the punish from Zumba. What a great idea, and Bunny's just going to take the room. They have no respect, and they do not care. They want this map as their own. Kellogg is only good for one. Instantaneous trade for Zumba as they're going to start working towards the site. You can see the pressure now starting to mount. The divide going to come through, and G2's vision, their assumptions are all they're going to have left now.
Man advantage for F4Q as well. Look at this, going to flash through this wall. It's perfect there. Look at that response. Coldamenta actually finds 2 in response. Nuki finds 2 as well. G2 somehow flipped that back in their favor, Lauren.
For Nuki is trying to work through on mid as well at the same time. There's the pop of the ult. Oh.
I love that. But he's trying to actually boost him out of danger.
An attempt was made.
Yes. 10 out of 10 for effort.
I love if he was safe completely. Just
oh yeah, he
flung
booped him into it, yeah.
See you later. Bait me again. Oh, perfection. However, we go back to looking at where that next layer is. The trade back in's actually impressive, and the aim for Athena just wasn't there that time. There's Nuki comfortable to claim it. And the first time we're really seeing G2 maintain an advantage at this point.
I just want to point something out. Avova now, to address Bunny, is playing with a judge inside lamps. So that's G2's adjustment there to try and at least, you know, I don't want to say stop the bleeding or at least quell Bunny. This time, actually, he's got the Vandal. But the showstopper, again, in this scenario, Avova's probably just going to run straight towards him if that does get popped. But
30 seconds.
30 seconds, Spike is making its way through cave in spawn right now.
Okay.
Like a Zumba.
It's just run to the back of sight, fallen away, 18 seconds. Could just post this. Oh, it's a trade out in the end. Avova must be so quick with that, to be fair, to get it, but it is still just a 1 player left. And oh, mixwell holds his nerve. 7-4, and we're underway. Bunny. He's been punished a couple of times. A great trade for Athena. But it's the double down on aggression. Mixwell's not relenting and actually going to get caught for it. They are all stacked up, and Esperanza will absolutely welcome it with open arms. We're down to 2. Avova and Kellogg's. 1 ult there to be maybe worked on, but are these recoverable reses?
I don't think so. I mean, look at the ground that has to be covered. You can see Zumba actually catch Avova off here. It's Kellogg's left. Sheriff in hand. Lockdown invested now. Fantastic, yeah, but only really just going to make it a little more difficult for Kellogg's to fight back in. Again, feasibly, yeah, this is a 1v3 and it's not going to change.
Let me tell you the story.
I'm listening.
Right, it was a 1v3. Kellogg's only had a sheriff. Mad, right? But there was a chance. You can see he's got a couple of guns there. He's considering it. There he is. And when the round I'm talking about, obviously, he picked up a knock. It ain't this round. He can barely make it past the turret right now. Life is truly not a dream as it stands, and everything. It's all being thrown in. Kitchen sink's on the way in a moment's time. Absolutely not a hope in hell. And F4Q have done wonders here. What a recovery after map.
Yeah, they're completely undetected. I think he has now. He's had to shoot, but 5K will find Avova in response to that.
If we get some more spicy Sky players, you know my life is just filled with joy. So, looking forward to see if 5K can keep this up, because he's already had a sick start, but his Kellogg's to just tame him down. That's now long going to be at least, I guess, removed from F4Q's vision, but we did hear the TP going through in the double stack towards Shower. Now might have some fun. They haven't actually crested the corner. There was so much potential, and they still punish as well. Great work towards Colamenta. Kellogg's. There it is, caught in the end. So, as it stands, just Mixwell in a 1v3. Not quite made the raid boss with the frenzy. Spike is noted. And it looks like that clock is just now dwindling away from him. You can see already the push up through towards short. Spike garnered. Does have a flash to hand. There's one bonus. Can he find anyone? There's that flash. Fake flash, doesn't need to pop it. Bunny jump peeks. Spots him. Lovely. Good work for F4Q here, starting things off as they mean to go on. Keep in mind, 2 of G2's rounds here.
Going to work his way through Showers here. Now, Colamenta got to be careful. Has the drone, has the recon bolt, so I'm hoping Zumba and Esperanza are noted here. Mixwell going to swing on the first, and look at that. Actually diligent enough to clear the second as well. G2 find a way onto A site initially. Kellogg's now still in position and unnoted. Does deal with the flank. 5K falls. Bunny, a leisured spray with the SMG there, but distance real close just yet. And Kellogg's taking a lot of damage before even getting out of Showers here. The wall's going to go up just behind the smoke here. Look, he actually comes all the way up on top of Athena, but he still comes out.
Flash. 5K's done so well here. Just buying time, trying to stay alive, trying to do something from this really uncomfortable position, still making it his own. High flash comes over, doesn't quite find what he wants. And Athena, careful of your back here, but through the TP they go. Hitting the retreat, but it's kellogg still on an island, gets punished by 5K. And it's a 5v3 now. They're going to lean in towards the other side. They're going to try and get that spike down, nothing to deny it, and that late lurk around, or at least the long rotation around for mixwell, eventually going to join them up on maybe long here. They still have to weather the storm. 5 on the retake. Utility looking a little worn out here. Not much left for F4Q to play with, but Avova going to give them at least the first fight here. Flash goes towards CT. There's the swing! There was the lineup. You can see the damage on 5K. He's now the walking wounded, but Bunny striding towards the site here. Gets pinged out to now noted. They swarm the site. Avova isolates the player on the back lines called Amenta. He wants in, he gets in. That's 2 for him. And now it's just Sunba in the 1v2. Not gonna happen. G2 power forward once again. Full on, I think we call it a hiko?
I think that's what it's commonly referred to now, yes.
Hell yeah. The hiko is on the wrong site, however. We'll see. We'll see if Zumba can do much now. Noki's been slowly controlling long for some time, and now the site is actually absent of players. The rotation's a while off.
And 3 ult. Again, if things do start getting a little wonky here for G2, lots to fall back on. But, F4Q at least. 2 players forwards. Esperanza, the only one really with a rifle to come up, and I mean, it's difficult here. Look for damage, look for something to take away from it. And speaking of something to take away, Bunny will find Nuki with a fantastic headshot on the Sheriff.
Just giving out free haircuts. There is a rifle for Esperanza here. Should I be getting ever worried about this as a flash? Esperanza finds Avova. What the hell is going on here? How has this just happened?
With the judge at least, and a second Cosmic Divide comes up. It's absolute chaos here on the site. Avova going to open things up. Nuki finds 2 further kills. 5K and Athena fall. Avova will find his 3rd on the round. Zumba falls, and it's a prime gaming flawless here. Lauren wants to back up and potentially deny that, but popped early in anticipation. And Zumba will find a kill.
How's he gotten away with that? And 5K as well. G2 thought they were safe, thought they'd... Oh, we got the side, we got the wall going up, but no, look who's just lurking around these corners. kellogg now eats that flash, completely blind. And 5K striding on through. Huge work from him, and F4Q make it up to 12. 3rd map is on the horizon. Need some friends over here. 2 on the other side, though. Playing a dangerous game, but he spotted 1, and it's actually 5K in the meantime to find Coldamenta. But the trades come through effectively enough that it's kind of, I guess, negated that presence. But the problem is Athena's been caught, and this battle in Shower, all the kills have been kind of around it almost.
So that's all the way over in Cubby, actually, where kellogg and Nuki are now able to find their way in. Zumba now walking, going to catch this audio cue as well, and he's going to hear both. So now, a decent idea at least. I'm not entirely sure what Bunny's still looking at, because everybody should be accounted for here on the side of F4Q.
Unless they're paranoid about 1 player. They heard 2 steps. Yeah, this could be a problem. Zumba's timing now. Gets it. That's great news for F4Q here, because G2 now, at least on even playing field. With the time, though, ticking in their side. Bunny can now adjust that attention and come back through. It's kellogg towards the site. 2 stacked towards long. kellogg does get the isolated fight on Bunny. No trade potential coming through. Esperanza gets punished by Mixwell, and there goes Zumba. G2, bit of a problem with this, and that's going to be Nuki. Says hello to 1, says goodbye to the 2nd, and Zumba is there to quell that building threat, but kellogg was only a step away the entire time. With all this going down, G2 looking quite nice on this here. A little weird, but very good on it. Zumba striding in towards that smoke, though. Uh-oh! This could be problems now. Mixwell feeling that pressure line to build. There is that ult coming down from KJ as well. Athena's found Avova. It's on Mixwell to try and save it. He's got 1. He knows Bunny's on the way, but what are you going to do against him?
In true Bunny fashion, charging him down with a judge in hand, the double blast back, going to close things out. Comfortable time on the defuse, and F4Q.
Proponents of that, one of the big reasons, but it's going to be this crunch in towards that C site already. So much attention being drawn, but look at the combination between 5K and Zumba, still holding it down for now. Mixwell blind, just spammed away at.
No way. Look at that, 5K actually finds the headshot as well onto Nuki, but Athena, good for the trade there, and F4Q will strike first.
This era, it's impressive. There's not many out here. Bunny hopping better than Frankie, but Zumba this time going to be the one to lean out, take the first bit of a glimpse, but actually finds a Vova on the other side. Now, Bunny going for the op in this round does slightly strike me with fear. There is a little bit of danger to this, and it's all up C-long now. That one player waiting over towards the backside of A, of course, for that push out, but for now it's killjoy just trying to clear out. First man forward, has the flash by his side, just finds asuna just lingering around the site, but happy to take these fights. 5k on the other side of the smoke, and still that op is just going to be very tricky to bring into play now.
Yeah, always a burden on the retake here. mixwell actually late in this lurk as well, probably not going to be considered by F4Q, you can see already. Bunny opting to try and hold on to this operator. It's a big investment here. Well, we'll find 5k. Now Esperanza going to slip out garage door. Yeah, so again, this is something I identified. The tools are available, right? If this starts to go a little wonky for G2, I don't want to see them kind of fearful of investment here, because there we go. I'll stop what I'm talking about.
And here's that crossfire, a nasty one at that. Almost the kind of next evolution of it with that piece of the wall that just creates that nasty angle to work around from CT, and Bunny on the rifle now. The flash is good. killjoy's great swing on it as well. Full faith. The follow-up not so ideal, but I do see a little bit of a hunt from mixwell here. This is indeed huge. Does he manage to get the guns away? No, he doesn't in the end. Okay.
Find any value this time around. Not going to be given any audio cues with F4Q. All the way back into spawn, and Coldamenta will actually fall. Esperanza finds one before the hit even gets started.
Once again, G2 finding some real value here. Oh, lordy, things are getting a little... Bunny! No way! Bunny just backhanded him in the face. Look at this guy!
That's actually crazy. I mean, you talk about going for clips, that's literally textbook. Right now, mixwell finds himself in a 1v4. Cosmic divide in the way, turret's up, and Zumba gonna stamp it out. F4Q.
What on earth has just happened?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually gonna get popped on the back of this. Bunny actually finds one. killjoy will close the distance now, but look at this, Esperanza somehow slips away and still finds the kill on mixwell.
Get out of it. Finding mixwell like that, it looks like the teams are almost backwards the way they're playing right now. The spike's coming through CT. We've got Nuki holding the push back in from Zumba, who's still here after just losing asuna, but great peek on that. The speed in which he hits that. And now Coldamenta's been on 1 HP for longer than he can imagine. Not the best place to be living, especially when you're being shown out here, but it's great timing. He knew exactly that Evo would be pretty vulnerable. killjoy's now around the flank. Coldamenta still on 1 HP, still able to do value. But what can Zumba do now? 1v2. Oh, this is gorgeous work. He's let one play. Oh, the timing, Coldamenta. All he needs is 1 HP. Right. That is kind of being controlled right now. We do have the ult coming through, but killjoy is getting aggressive, and Bunny even checked that. He doubled down to have a little look just to make sure, and rightly so. Oh, the shot is so good! Bunny just beheading two on the cross back through. That dink in the first time was just incredible, and he's changed this round. What an impressive bit of play. Not even the aggression pushing down, but it's still Nuki, and Nuki's been found, so one remains, and it's only mixed. 2 players in front, he's going to see one. First player spotted, dink, headshot down, but there's the secondary swing of over. Great work, but the support's here. Cavalry's arrived, and once again, it is going to be the likes of Zumba, who was great last round, held his nerve late. Flash comes in, but good work from Avova. There's the trade-outs. killjoy has made it across, finally! And what a way to make his entrance.
Perfect. Again, Avova just has to buy some time for the flash to come through from Coldamenta. It's perfectly timed. Actually, asuna going to be spotted as well here. Last player noted. Has his turret, but again, G2 just need to play distance on this. No real reason to even risk taking this 2v1 on site. asuna, again, all this time being eaten up. He has to clear out all these close angles now. Swing through from help. killjoy's going to take first contact, but asuna absolutely drops him. Coldamenta creeping, he has to check that defuse now, and actually, Coldamenta a little ahead of the curve, and will give that on a silver platter to asuna.
Couple of these rounds. Spike goes down. Can they still control this though? There's going to be the KJ ult just ticking on down. 7 more seconds of spray to just clear the wall to try and give themselves some time to move. Bunny needs to make his exit for a couple of seconds. Get out there, asuna. What a guy, what a teammate, and oh no, what a death. Bunny's still alive. Oh, he's gonna post it! killjoy just gets out, but only to be spotted by Zumba. It's still game on. Mixwell, Avovo, where you at? You're in the sights of Bunny, who's read you like a book, and now Mixwell, called upon, the man of experience, and maybe, just maybe, the man of the hour, finds 3!
Mixwell coming up huge for G2, the Red Bull clutch.
This is just absolutely wild mental warfare, and Mixwell is loving it, he's feeling it, and he's taking it to him. They've got rifles out. This wasn't just an eco, this is a real deal round, but Zumba's got around the back of him. What is going on?
5K now going to try and find something else. We'll spot Nuki. You can see here already though, Avova's managed to get himself all the way on. killjoy has wrapped 5K inside garage as well. C-site for the taking. Zumba and Esperanza left to try and recover this now, but Coldamenta should get a clean plant.
Quick action going to begin. Esperanza tries to get away, can't do it. Coldamenta grabs him by the heels. It's Zumba. And it's a 1v4. I mean, we've seen some strange things already happen. There's the flash and there's the spam. There's the headshot! Get out of it! Alright, okay. G2 closed down 7-5. Terrible surprise around that corner. Flash actually sets him into motion, does get out of there alive for a moment. That was a quick trade out on this.
So yeah, actually, Esperanza going to come back around, finds Coldamenta. Nuki will respond actually, but Avova unnoted for the time being now. Mixwell tries to re-aggress through. A couple of players of F4Q down to very low HP, but Zumba finally comes through, shows his hand, and Bunny will respond. They're going to be the ones to try and open this round up, and Bunny once again on that judge. See if he can close the distance again. killjoy will open things up this time round though. Esperanza falls.
And killjoy has doubled down on this.
Oh, look at the damage done to 5K as well.
Yeah, he's turned that so well. There's going to be the deeper flash coming out from his buddy, but he's going to chase this down. And Bunny feeling a little hunted here.
Word.
Look at killjoy just unleashed. Giving away as Zumba's feeling just a little scared, a little alone, and a little out of it. He's got players everywhere. So few angles to fall back to.
Just the SMG to get something done here. The Nano Swarm going to bring him down to 34 HP. The threat imminent there. Mixwell actually going to be the one to find it.
Respect part of this Bunny still looking to try and further aggress as they're going to have to fall off for now.
I've got your trail.
And Zumba actually catching killjoy, but interesting trade.
Yeah, it comes through. Zumba will get wallbang, but F4Q had to reset towards long. The plant in the open here. Lots for G2 to kind of overcome, at least by entry of the Nano Swarm actually stopping the push from Coldamenta, but F4Q are peeking this. Nuki's found 4 kills somewhere along the way. 5K, last man standing, and planted for him. Finds the first. He's sticking it.
No, he's come off it. He's just got it halfway, 8 HP. 5K has to play this perfectly. He's just going to dip back in. He's baited him out. Nuki, have you got enough time? I don't know if you do. It's down to the wire.
No way.
Force.
Misses the first, but finds the second, at least with the Blade Storm. He's up in no man's land there.
Where is Bunny?
Finally shuts him down. Bunny's still alive and kicking. How is this still going in F4Q's favour?
I don't know. This is madness. The pace at which Bunny plays is just twice the speed of everyone else, and then everyone's kind of piled in from the backside, and G2 are baffled. I thought from Mixwell the last two alive. How has it happened?
And this is on the back. I'm pretty sure Bunny with a judge, and there was one other rifle purchased and a Spectre.
Okay, can G2 recover? Big question. I'm not feeling it's likely. Bunny doesn't even have any armor left. He's just been torn apart. There it is. 5K to close it down. They're back in it. F4Q needed that. Desperately needed a bit of that Bunny magic to be pulled out the hat.
To push forward a little bit. Spot one finds the headshot as well.
Oof. Looking a little stylish now. And here comes Bunny, trying to do something. 28 seconds in a dream. He's going to be shut down this time. Nuki's there. That's going to be 1-2. The bouncer says, no, it's too late, boys. Go home. You're not coming in. And now Zumba, the last one standing. Looks like 12 will be on the board unless Zumba does something unthinkable. It's not going to happen. It's 12. Managed for G2 now.
At least get a good grip on B site now. Only one player in mid. And Zumba actually goes hunting. That's the only rifle available for F4Q, and it's removed by killjoy.
It's all going a bit pear-shaped here. The flash going to catch as well, but he does make it away for free. But the clock is starting to tick. Now, does Bunny do something with this? One gun is far more favourable here, and it will be the judge. The big spot from Bunny and the big follow-up, but look at the reply. It's Nuki called a mentor in combination. 5K's gone, and it's G2 doing exactly what was required of them, pulling it together to go over that final hurdle and dealing with all of those problems that are starting to build.